Hi everyone, today I thought I would do a reading for their feelings versus their actions towards you. I thought this would be really interesting because we can actually look into what your specific person feels towards you and then what they're also going to do towards you. I think this is a very important reading, so I thought I would actually really do that for you. But I also felt as well in so many ways to let you know that this is for all star signs. If you're here, it could be a sign in itself that there are some really strong messages for you. So, you can stay tuned for sure. And we will get started. I just wanted to mention a few things very, very quickly. If you would like to win a free reading with me, check out the description box below as I do giveaways every single month. Also on my website, there are private services if you're interested. There's also the intention manifesting items. My website is shopmoonlightguidance.com. These intention manifesting items, thousands of people have seen results with them. They're for different intentions that you want to manifest. And they're really special because there's items like bracelets and necklaces, anklets, pom-poms, tassels. These are handmade. They're handmade and they're sage, they're meditated with, and also there's sage bundles, candles, and so many other items. You can check them out if you're interested. Okay, so let's have a look and see. But I take so much pride in making them and doing all of that. It's really a passion of mine, and I've been doing it for a few years now, and it's amazing to see the results that so many of you have seen with them. Okay, their feelings. Let's start with their feelings, okay? So your specific person's feelings. The card that's flipped over here. Okay, let's do 6. Okay, so I am an upright reader. I thought I just mentioned that. We've got the Knight of Swords with Judgment. We've got the 8 of Wands with the 9 of Wands. Okay, so what's really quite fascinating here is that their feelings are very progressive. And that's a really, really strong part here of what I'm picking up on. The 8 and the 9 of Wands literally is that. So I feel here that their feelings are super, super strong towards you. And every time they think about you, yes, their feelings they go in that direction. Judgment here is also quite significant because they just know that this connection, every time the two of you talk or you speak or you have this contact or you even share a glance, it's just an overflow of emotion. It's an overflow of feelings. It just isn't something that stops, and I think that sometimes for some of them it can be a little bit scary because they just think wow, this connection every time we talk, we interact, it's like we pick up where we left off of and it just moves, it just moves very fast, very forward, and it just makes them think whoa, there's a lot for them to digest here. There's a lot for them to think about. They feel very connected towards you. Hence, of course, things move in this direction really strongly. Judgment here shows that they feel like you're great at making decisions. You're kind, you're caring, you're considerate, that you are very communicative because you've got the 8 of Wands and the Magician, which is the typical communication energies. Magician is, really about how they, think about you in this sense. But also with the Knight of Swords, just goes to show that they really do feel like when you have the intention to do something, you want to do it. And when you are, when you see truth in something, you won't shy away from it. So this person knows that you have integrity. They like that because the people that they come across don't always have integrity, truth, kindness. They don't always do the right thing. And a lot of the times, they're always just enablers. There's just people that say yes for the sake of saying yes, to them or others. They don't have that sort of willpower as to say this is the right thing. And that's what they've realized in you, is that they feel like you just have value to you. You are the benchmark. You are, how do I describe this? When you just know that someone is real, genuine and rare. That's how they see you, because you literally got the Wheel of Fortune as well. See, with Judgment, they don't have something bad to say about you. They don't, and well, that's the thing. And if they have, I think it's projection because they feel less than within themselves. Keep in mind that projection is really, really powerful, okay? If you feel like someone has, or because you've heard from them, that they have not been, nice perhaps, or they've just said something to you, I feel like it's projection from themselves. Remember, projection is when somebody really just says something to you that actually is a part of who they are. Okay, so that's another thing, or something that they feel towards themselves, which is really, really interesting. You know, when someone says, oh, why are you being so sensitive? You know, or why are you being so insecure? It can showcase that there is an insecurity within themselves. Okay, it's just a thing. Anyways, I don't think that that's the case for all of you, though. For many of you, this person really likes you for who you are. But for those of you that are like, but Moonlight, they kind of said this and they kind of said that, I don't want to make excuses, of course, for what they've said towards you. But what I will say is that I think it's classic projection, okay? So that's their feelings towards you, as we see here. A little bit awkward because I kind of need to do... how am I going to do this? Actually, do you know what? I'm going to do a 12 card spread because I was going to do 6 and 6, so I was just going to let me connect those now. Yeah. Okay, so the feelings towards you, Wheel of Fortune, they know that when they think about you, they want to progress things. Things just move, okay? 8 to the 9, things just move. Things just progress. The wheel just turns. The Magician, again, they feel like you are authentic. You are not a counterfeit. You're not. By the way, these affirmations are incredible. I am genuine, I'm rare, I'm confident, I'm authentic, I am of value, I am value. These affirmations, leave them in the comment section below. I think it's a great way to not only claim the reading, but also to kind of share that positivity in the comment section as well amongst yourselves. The reason I say that is because affirmations are extremely powerful. If you also just say, for example, you write it down on a post-it note, you put it on your mirror, you know, anytime you're sort of getting dressed or looking at an affirmation, it is very powerful, and it can sometimes seem cheesy, but it's not, because these words that you speak into the universe. That's really powerful. So I would highly recommend, for those of you that are, you know, doing that, you know, and if you have the ability to comment down below, you know, I am rare, I am genuine, I am of value, I'm kind, I'm confident, something about yourself that you really genuinely, you know, believe or want to believe is amazing. You know, you can even leave one that I haven't mentioned in the comment section below as well. But these are things that they actually feel about you. So just keep that in mind, you know, but also repeating that to yourself, I think, is very powerful. Okay, so their feelings towards you, okay, are of progress. Their feelings are progressing. They feel like you're kind. You have this ability to really transform their world because you carry so much generosity and kindness within you. Now let's look at their actions towards you, okay? Because we need to look into this. Ah, okay. Well, I guess it was meant to come out, wasn't it? 10 of Wands, okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we got the Empress here. Queen of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles, 5 of Swords. Yeah, they seem to get in their own way sometimes, okay? And that is the 10 of Wands and the 5 of Swords. So the reason, okay, this person clearly has feelings towards you, but the reason why their actions lack a little bit is essentially because they're dragging their feet. Now, they're not dragging their feet because they don't like you. They're dragging their feet because they need a little bit more time. And they, you know, when things move really fast for them, they kind of go, oh, maybe this is too fast, you know, maybe this is too this, maybe this is too that. So essentially, you know, what I see here is that they still have some things to work through, things like childhood trauma, past relationships and connections not quite going to plan, not quite going right. So they have a bit of fear. And this is something that I did mention in the beginning, is that it does make them think a bit that this is moving quite fast at times, or that when they think about you, their thoughts just keep going and going and going, and they think, oh my gosh, is this too good to be true? So just keep that in mind with the 10 of Wands, is that if they abruptly are kind of, you know, a little bit, let's say hot and cold, or abruptly they kind of just don't really talk as much, it's not because they don't like you, it's because they're trying to digest everything, understand things, and not overwhelm themselves in the process of doing all of this, because it is a lot for them to deal with, and it's quite a lot in their mind and their heart and their soul and space, like try and get everything in order. They're kind of trying to also figure that out whilst trying to figure out things, you know, from the past and childhood and things like that. And the 5 of Swords shows at times they kind of get in their own way, where they know what they want, but then they kind of get tangled, you know, in their own little energy. Because the 7 of Pentacles here shows they need time. You got 3 earth energies here, very powerful, and that really goes to show that action-wise, okay, they will take action, but they might be a little bit, okay, just a little bit hot and cold in the process of doing so, as they are thinking about things. Okay, will they take action? Yes, because you've got the Queen of Wands, the Empress, which is ruled by Venus, which goes to show that they will want some kind of commitment with you, which I also see with the Queen of Pentacles. So there is commitment looming here. However, it's a bit of a process to get there. This process includes time. them getting through events of the past which have been, A, very disturbing for them, B, it's been for some of them very traumatic and very overwhelming. They've got fear where they don't want to be hurt in the same pattern, the tens showcase pattern. And also the Five of Swords, where they don't want to hurt you in the process, which is why they're taking their time. So yes, they will take action that leads to commitment. However, it's a whole process in between. And of course, the Queen of Wands here really does go to showcase as well, is that, interestingly enough, the more you are kind of, what's the word? The more you are confident in yourself, taking care of yourself, putting yourself first, the better it is for you, right? Because waiting is difficult, you know, it's not easy, it's not fun. I don't ever really recommend waiting. I always recommend you take care of yourself, you do you take care of you, you know, let them come to you. This is very important, and they will, from what I'm seeing. They've kind of got their own battles to fight. Let them fight their own battles. The one thing I see is that so many people want to fight their battles for them, which isn't the right thing to do, because that can actually lead you to get hurt. They can see you as needy, desperate, you know, and it just does this whole thing that you don't need to make it more complicated than it is. So the main thing here is that they will take action whilst also very much so reflecting, healing, taking care of themselves, so that the connection can really progress in a much more beautiful way, which I think is of course very important here as well. So that is really what I'm seeing. So their feelings here are very strong. You can't fault their feelings at all. They're very, very positive actually. It's just that they, in their actions, they get a little bit stuck. Okay, just a little bit stuck, but there is still movement and there is still reflection. The good news here is that they reflect and they don't completely suppress. I think that's actually a very good thing. Yes, from time to time they can feel the burden of it and kind of shut down a little bit, but they awaken again. That's important. That's very important. And there's respect towards you, where they're not just like trying to run with you, you know, in a direction which they can't then handle. They are trying to make sure that they can handle themselves first before they can give you what you want. This is very important. And actually that's a sign of respect, okay, from their side. So this is your reading. Of course, if this resonated with you, don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, you know. That really does help out the channel, and of course lets me know as well how you like the content, whether you like it or not, of course. And of course, you know, let me know in the comment section below how you feel about it. Write down an affirmation, you know, perhaps that really is just you and you feel good about. And of course, the other thing as well is that in the description box below, you'll find all the information, for, you know, private services, the intention items, the free reading giveaway, my TikTok and Instagram, where I post short readings on there every single day as well. Everything is down below, and I will see you all very, very soon. All right, so take care, everyone. Bye.